it is with deep sense of responsibility I'm here before you to address this press conference and let the will of the people of Enugu State prevail. Labour Party cries out. The Labour Party has again reiterated that the ruling of various election tribunals and the Court of Appeal against its gubernatorial candidate, Honorable Chijioke Edoga, and some members of the party's federal and state legislatures in Enugu State do not reflect the electoral position of the people of Enugu State and Nigeria as a whole. The party, in a statement on Monday, that the election tribunal in Enugu and Court of Appeal in Lagos rejecting its weighty evidence that it won the March 8, 2024 gubernatorial election left many political and judicial watchers stunned. What are the evidence? The PDP gubernatorial candidate, announced soon governor of Enugu State, Mr. Peter Mba, was at the time of the election not qualified to contest the election of the 2023 into the office of the governor of Enugu State, having presented a forged NYSC discharge certificate to INEC in contravention of Section 182, subsection 1J of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Evidence to prove this came from the NYSC Director of Certification, who was subpoenaed by the tribunal to testify that Mba was parading a forged NYSC certificate. Earlier before this, the Director General of the NYSC had gone on national television to mention Arise TV to say that Mba was parading a forged NYSC certificate. The Labour candidate also tendered an NYSC disclaimer, later dated 2nd February 2023, which was admitted as exhibit by the tribunal and the appeal court. Also tendered was a letter of appointment dated July 14, 2003, appointing Governor Mba as Chief of Staff of the then Governor of Enugu State, Dr. Chimoroke Nnamani, when he claimed to be serving in Lagos as a core member. Also tendered in evidence from INEC staff was Mba's Form EC9, nomination form and affidavit for personal particulars. And it was confirmed that the said NYSC certificate was attached to his form as certified copy revealed. We also tender but reject by all tribunal and court of all the evidences tendered were rejected by the tribunal and court of appeal as not enough to of various witness to statement confirming overvoting, the act of non-compliance, complained by our candidate in Nkanu East and Imboni North local governments, and failure of INEC to cancel the result in places where there were incidences of overvoting and demanded by the Electoral Act. In Enugu, the Labour Party need to remind Nigerians and all lovers of democracy that the party won 2 of the 3 Senate seats, 7 of the 8 House of Representatives seats, and 14 majority of the 24 State House of Assembly seats. But INEC and the judiciary are trying to give the governorship to another party. Our position is that if this stands at the Supreme Court, 4 major and dangerous things will happen. The will and desire of Enugu people, as demonstrated in their voting pattern on March 8, would be undermined. Forgery of NYSC certificates and indeed other certificates will be legalized. NYSC, as a military who oversees the NYSC as a paramilitary body will be dented. Our appeal, therefore, is for Apex Court to look judiciously at all evidence and the law in Enugu case and do justice and nothing short of that.
As a responsible organization and a democratic organization for that matter, we will continue to believe in the judiciary. We don't have any other one. Believing that all of them are not the same. Yeah, among politicians there are good people and there are bad people. Within the security architecture in Nigeria, we have good ones and we have the bad ones. Among civil servants, public servants, and there we have the good ones, we have the bad ones. So it's no game saying within the judiciary we have the bad eggs and we have the good ones who are determined to fight for the integrity of judiciary and democracy. So for that, we will continue to be hopeful, knowing fully well that when a drum is getting too loud, it's getting ready to burst. And we hope that if we get to that stage in Nigeria, it's a democracy, government of the people, for the people, by the people. And the choice of what to do rests on the people. And whatever they ask us to do, the rest assured that we will follow.
How it is the case of the party to certificate for the if you look at the case presented by the party, we are able to contact from polling booth to polling booth how we won majority of the votes. So what we are talking about is to show, is a reflection of the attitude of the person who stole his votes. Every day is relative, one day is the other.